2 of the 6 injured workers remain in intensive care in hospital after a tower crane collapsed at a Sao Mau Ping construction site yesterday. 3 other men at the worksite were killed in the incident. Authorities have ordered a suspension of operations of all tower cranes at aggressive construction company worksites. The Development Bureau has also suspended the company's eligibility for participation in tenders until the end of next year. Police and the Labour Department are looking into the cause of the collapse, and Chief Executive John Lee said he's very concerned about the matter. One day after the fatal tower crane collapse on Anderson Road, 2 other cranes at the construction site were not in operation, though there were still workers going in and out. The 65-ton crane at the center of yesterday's tragedy suddenly collapsed onto 6 container offices. Police officers from the Kowloon East Regional Crime Unit, as well as officials from the Labour Department and the government laboratory, went to the work site to carry out investigations this morning.
未能夠俾出一個總結。
Police say they will investigate along the lines of the materials of the crane and welding procedures, as well as possible negligence. No arrests have been made so far, and a dozen people have already given their statement.
去追究不同人士嘅責任嘅。
Chief Executive John Lee said he's very concerned about the incident and will look into who should be held accountable. But more questions remain as to how the crane collapsed. While some experts said improper welding procedures had likely caused the incident, a specialist from the Hong Kong Institution of Engineers said there could be other factors.
This accident, in fact, is quite rare. To enhance the preventive measure or enhance the safety measures, etc., we need to identify the cause of the collapse first. For example, by the excessive wind load, or maybe by the maybe at that moment, very moment, the tower crane lost equilibrium and heavily inclined to one direction.
The contractor of the project, Aggressive Construction Company, met with the families of the victims over compensation arrangements today. One family accepted the offer, but the amount is unknown. The company is also in charge of another project at Park Tin Estate, where construction is underway using the same type of tower crane. It has been fined over 7 industrial accidents in the past few years, and the total amount of penalties was less than $100,000. Under current laws, offenders violating occupational safety rules are liable to a maximum fine of $500,000 and 1 year behind bars. But so far, no sentences that come with such penalties have been handed down. A proposed bill on increasing the penalty will be vetted in the Legislative Council tomorrow.